The objective of this practice is to acquire the knowledge that we got in the injection plastic cures and to apply them using correctly the engine.
Hi, here we have the injection molding machine. In some few days ago, we had a course of how to use this machine. As you can see, this is a big machine that is really important because in our daily days we use products or materials that comes from this machine. So let's see the parts of this machine and the process. To use this machine, it's important to know the process. And the first step is in the M1 table, we energize our machine. After that, as a second step, we need to pull over our emergency stop button. Another important step is to verify that our door functions. Another emergency stop button, we need to pull it, and once it's done, we need to touch three buttons. The first one is our manual use. This is button. We need to verify that the computer is showing the temperature, and with this button we activate this. And this last button is to our screw, and it will hit our barrel. Once that our machine is on, we need to wait between 15 and 20 minutes. We need to wait that our machine is between 180 and 190 Celsius degrees. And once it is done, our machine can inject. Our machine works normally with 19 tons, but to do this procedure, in this case, we only used 25 tons. An interesting fact of the machine is that it only can inject plastic with a volume of 153 cubic centimeters or 138 grams.
In the injection molding machine, we can see different parts. For example, this is the hopper where all the pellets are set. Here we have the barrel where we can find an helical screw. This barrel is heated by the electrical heated bands and is where the plastic comes to the die. In the mold part, nozzle part, or the die, which connects the barrel to the sprue. And well, here the melted plastic is injected to the molds.
Well, here are our materials. These are the pellets. There is plastic in this form, little pellets, that's the name. And here we have the polypropylene, crystal polypropylene, and hydro. These three are the principal plastic that gives the hardness or the properties that we need for our material, and these are the colors. One advantage of the molding, of the plastic molding, is that we can recycle any material, and these are recyclable parts to reuse. We need a mold to the injection molding that it's in two parts, A and B. All molds have one point that is the injection point. From here the plastic comes and spread the material. These are some examples of the materials that the machine can do. As you can see, they have different shapes and textures and hardness. For example, an ashtray, or the thing that you put water in the cooler to do ice, etc. Well, first, before start to inject, we need to set our mold. In this case, we use this, and it has two pieces, and we need to put it together. But as you can see, if we put it right here, it's in mold, and we don't need it. So to fix it, we put these bolts. Now with our bolts set, as you can see, it doesn't move, and it's ready to put in our machine.
Once we set our molds in a mold tool, we have to tie all the sinkers. This step is important so the mold won't fail or move. Before moving any pattern, we have to press this button to turn on the hydraulic system. The next step is important to calibrate the injection system, and we need to push this button. Well, now our procedure has ended, so we can remove our final product. Qué pieza de veras. And this is our piece. It's like an ashtray.
The plastic used in this practice was polypropylene, in which in CIMA we have polypropylene and crystal polypropylene. It's for materials with this kind of hardness. And also in CIMA we have hydro, that it's a plastic more flexible, like this. With this plastic you can move it or apply force without deforming. And another important fact to know is that if you want to apply color, these are the different types of color, but you need to put only 2% of your total material. If you put more, the material won't be as you need. Every plastic piece that is injected has an injection point that it's impossible to quit. And some mistakes that you can do in the practice is that you don't wait enough time to the material will be on temperature, and this could happen. Another thing is that if you don't set the mold correct, this could happen. Another thing is if you put a lot of color, the plastic won't be as you want it with the characteristics, and it will be like this. Another thing is in some pieces with this process there's excess of material.
Taking the challenge of raising the level of investment in research, development and innovation in the injection plastic manufacturing process, and to raise the level of technological absorption by companies to strengthen the scientific technological infrastructure in the country. The plastic industry is transversal. It means that if the general industry is growing up, the plastic industry increases due to the huge application of it. The automotive, pharmaceutical, and packaging industries mainly require support for the development of technology, especially in the areas of plastic injection, extrusion, and thermoforming. States like Coahuila, Querétaro, Mexico, Aguascalientes, Guanajuato, Puebla, and San Luis Potosí are the entities where the manufacturing industry occupies the first place of contribution to its GDP. And in these days, Mexico is the main recipient of investment projects in aerospace manufacturing in the world.